Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to continue with the Stanley parable, and I think this time I'm just going to do everything the narrator tells me to do, because last time we actually didn't do anything he told us to do. So he promised us that we're going to go, if we're gonna do whatever he told us, we're gonna go somewhere underground and we're gonna destroy some big facility, and it should be really interesting, and just follow his story. So let's go. Let's see what's gonna happen.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were. Just a matter of time.
Okay, if you say so. Oh, was that one there last time? Okay. Seems like everything's the same. Or no, actually. Don't think this was like that the last time.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yes, he did. Let's go.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
So it's the same as the last time. Chris is still in there. Oh shit. Does Chris get out?
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Yeah, but where's Chris? I think that's what his name was. I think he got out. Oh, can go downstairs.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, let's go upstairs. Wait, didn't you actually tell me we should go, in the basement? There's gonna be a big facility that we should destroy and all that stuff, huh? Well, it's your story. Closed. Oh, there's a sign here now. Executive bathroom. Closed. Okay. Nothing is working. Closed. Whoa, it's totally different.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Okay, we cannot play the piano from scene. So 2845. Where's the, what did he say? Keypad? Okay.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
Of course.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. Seems like we're going to the warehouse or something. Quite a big facility. Oh, so now we're going down. Oh.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. Oh.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. No, no, we said we're gonna stick to the story, so let's go. Looks like that thing from the X-Men where Professor Xavier was going. Ooh, big button. Did he know? Pew.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Woohoo. That's a big facility. So do we have the strength to find out? Oh, another button. Pew.
Now the monitors jumped
Whoa.
to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Can't zoom in. Okay. Which one is mine? Oh, 427, 427, 427. Okay, this one is ours. So empty. No. Ooh, another button. Pew.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
It's really possible. You never know.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Well, I'm doing everything you're saying right now, so.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Console disabled. Can I press something? No. Ooh, buttons, buttons, buttons. Okay, so what do we have to do here? Facility power. Mind controls idle, awaiting input. Okay.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
It's interesting how such a big facility just has like two buttons, like on, off. Yeah, let's stick to the story. Whoa. So what happened here? Right, everything's pitch black.
Blackness.
Yep.
And a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine. Unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
It's really beautiful. So, beginning of a new life. So let's go.
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
Good for Stanley. Beat the game. So that was another ending. What I want to do right now is actually, I remember the first time we played it, like we got into that facility over there, and where you go with an elevator towards the place where your supposedly girlfriend calls you, but you could actually jump off from the elevator and go to another room. So I'd really like to try that on out.